Well, hi.
Let's see.
No way.
Not happening.
Oh.
That reminds me.
You're looking good. Well?
Right on.
Uh-huh.
Look who has arrived.
As it happens...
Huh?
Yes?
What is it? Yes. Actually,
Yeah, I don't know.
Good day. We will succeed.
Quite. Please.
how are your feelings? That is all. Ah.
What? Yes.
Oh, look who it is. Right.
Right. Let me think.
you have a moment? What do you think? You see? If you would.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result. Welcome. Come back soon.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Time to work you into shape.
I am sure you could pick.
Stronger than you. Who do you expect me to call on? Count Burgleys? We must work together and improve.
This'll help me break new.
Only thorns left on this.
This power will serve.
I work to grow. Yeah. We both were sweating greatly.
Hey, new. This power will serve me in the time.
Time to work you into shape.
Another tool in the belt. Giving less than...
Well, this... This is a way to get more... A fresh...
We must work together and improve.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I'm getting stronger.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Send a flower to battle and watch it bloom.
We have a duty to fulfill. The fight starts now. I'll do what I've got to do. That's it.
United, we are unbeatable! You must be more careful. There's nothing we can do for you once you're dead.
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
I must I'm dragging the others down.
Move out!
Sorry to trouble you, but I could use a hand.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
We can overcome any hardship, including this one.
On to the next one.
I can't take my eyes off you when you fight.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
You got my back?
Break a leg!
This place won't be a problem anymore.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry. Wide open.
This is just the beginning.
This is truly odd to see you reach such heights of achievement.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
I'm getting better.
Not a problem.
Yeah, not bad.
All we've got?
Yeah, right. Still in the fight. I'm all right.
We're not losing to anyone!
I won't lose.
Brazil. Did not think I was careless.
Don't mind if I do.
Out of the way! Take this!
The stronghold's ours. Too easy.
Show me what you're capable of.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Onward and upward.
Maybe it's better.
I won't let myself... Yeah.
What a fascinating power.
The Imperial army has invaded Burgundy, and will reach Garreg Mach within the month. With no way to stop their advance, we must ready ourselves for a...
We sent the bulk of the knights away last month, after the Western Church occupied one of our sacred sites. The forces that remain are thin at best. How are we to hold the monastery with such short-handed numbers?
It is possible the Empire orchestrated that entire incident to bleed off our strength. Look at how thoroughly information about it was buried, and how quickly the Empire invaded after declaring war. It all feels carefully calculated.
I would not put it past them. If they bring war to our doorstep, they will want us on the worst footing possible. If the tides turn against us, we may have to abandon Garreg Mach.
Never!
Edelgard is already using the Southern Church to erode our legitimacy. And now she has the gall to try and remove us by force? There can be no mercy for tyrants. So help me, I would like to put her entire army to the sword myself.
Is it truly too late to prevent bloodshed, Lady Rhea? Edelgard must have her reasons for doing this.
If so, they elude me. The woman seems to consider our church's very existence an abomination. Yet she has gone to the trouble of reviving the Southern Church, which implies she does not mean to destroy the faith outright. Perhaps Garreg Mach is the true prize she seeks. Or worse, this entire invasion could merely be a precursor to conquering all of Fodlan.
Her purpose matters not. Our charge is to defend the monastery at all costs. I took an oath. I swore I would never again suffer the boots of thieves to sully this land.
Rhea.
It is a low form of comedy we find ourselves engaged in this day. To think the descendants of their empire will be the first to invade Garreg Mach.
All the more reason to prevent it. I care not if we shared blood countless generations ago. I will not permit anyone to defile Mother's resting place.
Okay.
Do you have a moment? Would you do something for me?
I beg your pardon.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I'm glad I'm paired with you, Manuela. So glad that I'm even excited to be working.
Yes, it reminds me of our days in the opera company. But this time, you finally get to see I can do more than just strut about the stage. Things are simple with the two of us on the job. A shame I didn't meet any heartthrobs while we were at it, though.
Next time, Manuela. You're beautiful and charming, and that's a fact. Yay!
Oh! What?
Hunger is the true enemy.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to...
This surprise pleases me. How did you know I would have enjoyment of this?
No. Did you really? Oh, you did. This is my absolute favorite. Impressive. By the way...
I appreciate this.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
You have not to worry about with me on the job.
I will see it done.
We all must do our fair share.
An opera company smack dab in the middle of the Imperial capital, huh? I can't even begin to imagine what that must be like. I mean, I've been all over the place for my mercenary work, but it's mostly just been for small-time rural lords and the like. Honestly, I'd never even met anyone from the big cities like Enbar or Ferdiad before coming to Garreg Mach. Even after I ended up in the capital, all the glitz and glamour made me feel almost like I was living someone else's life instead of my own.
You know, shows in the capital are about 1,000 times flashier than the little town festival shows you might be used to. Every important moment of the drama is conveyed through elaborate song, and at the center of the musical ensemble stands its star, the diva.
I think I get the idea. These divas sound pretty incredible. They probably get stage names and everything if they're that important, huh?
Oh, but of course. I was known as the mystical songstress.
Hey, that's pretty good. There always has been this kinda indescribable aura surrounding you.
Thanks, but I have mixed feelings about the name myself. They called me that because of how suddenly a street orphan like me was discovered and debuted.
Yeah, I see how there could be some complicated feelings wrapped up in that. But if you were able to rise from that to diva, you must have the chops to back it up. Not that I can even picture what that would sound like. Hey, do you think you could sing something for me?
Since you asked so nicely, but I'm only doing it this once, okay? How the crimson rain of pain it came, falling hard upon a land aflame, when the sacred blade it split the sky until the heavens heard our cry. In the hour of vengeance will you heed the call? On the red fields of revenge will you help avenge? We must fight strong and stand tall. Well, what did you think?
It was, yeah.
What, you didn't like it? Not quite the booming applause I'm used to.
No, it was incredible, honest. I was just kinda at a loss for words for a second there. That was like nothing else Sorry, I can't really give you much more than that.
Oh, don't worry about it. This sort of thing happens more often than you'd think.
Well, as long as you're not mad. If you don't mind, though, maybe you could try again for me sometime? I'd really like to hear you sing some more. And hey, I might even get better at telling you what I thought.
Sure. I suppose I can give you one more chance.
Hey there, Petra. Off the train? I'll join you.
That would give me much joy. An opponent with toughness will keep me upon my toes.
You mean me? Nah, you're way tougher than I am. Also, aren't you a queen now? I didn't realize dawn to dusk training was part of the Brigid Royal Regiment.
I have not become queen yet. But there is and yes, in Brigid, royalty must have knowledge of fighting. I mean, we must know how to fight. To be leading our people, a ruler must have more strength than any other. They must be the hardest to kill. My people are expecting this of me.
So, it's the toughest person calling the shots, huh? I love it. What could possibly go wrong?
This is how it is meant to be working. But such things do not always go with smoothness. Mercenaries are always seeking strength too, correct?
That's true. A merc lives and dies by the sword. If you're not better than the next opponent you face, they'll be the last one you face.
Yes. Dying is without productivity. But it gives me surprise that you do not avoid jobs of danger. A queen must be facing any wolf who comes to her door. But you can have pickiness when selecting fights.
Depends on how much food you can put on the table that week. Most of us mercs barely scrape by hand to mouth. End of the day, it's just business. Some mercs will take the coin and blow town, and some employers are more than happy to hang us all out to dry. I guess you don't have a lot of sellswords in Bridget, huh?
Correct. We do not require the selling of swords. In Bridget, everyone is a hunter. Everyone is a fisher. Everyone is a warrior. There is no need to be hiring, or to be hired.
That sounds incredible. In a place like that, nobody'd have to risk their life just to get a bite to eat.
Your words give me great happiness. I will always be full of pride for Bridget.
Let's get this over with.
I don't care much for battle.
Let's earn our keep.
Both the life to be saved and the life seeking to save will... Yeah, forget it. No hassle.
I won't let anyone stand in the way of our success.
Fine, let's go.
I beg your assistance, at once!
Out of the way!
Take this! A rousing success. This place won't be a problem anymore.
Let us begin.
Out of the way! Right on.
Stand down!
Take this!
Stronghold secured.
You'll have to take things from here.
How delightful.
Hardly a rousing defense.
For the love of...
I guess it's now or never.
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
I really should be more careful.
What a pain.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
In any event, the rescue is a success.
Yeah, not... Might I borrow you? Well, well. Don't let me down.
I beg your pardon.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Well?
Time to work you into shape.
Another tool.
We are accomplishing more together.
Hey, a new power. All right.
This power will serve me in the times to come.
Not that there's any point in me getting stronger. I'll surely put this to good use.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Welcome. Come back soon. Oh, thank you.
Ah, fiery as ever. What an inspiring sight.
Oh, hey, Ferdinand. You think so? The way I see it, a mercenary who doesn't train every day probably won't stay a merc for long.
I cannot dispute your logic. Though, I must say, you never did strike me as a typical mercenary. And your upward trajectory has proven me right. To go from nothing to a commander rivaling even the finest of nobles as quickly as you have is astounding. You are the most intriguing man.
Well, that's because I've made a habit of giving my all. I'm honestly just happy to have earned Edelgard's respect.
Your all, you say?
Something wrong?
To the contrary, I find your attitude inspirational. We are birds of a feather, you and I. Every task I undertake must also be done to utmost perfection. Polishing my armor? It shall have a mirror sheen. Cooking a meal? Let not even a single ingredient go to waste. True nobility means surmounting any challenge before you with no less than every fiber of your being.
That's taking it a little far, don't you think? Maybe you're not wasting food, but what about your time and energy? And I'm not any sort of noble, you know.
I am aghast. Are you suggesting that devoting myself fully to every endeavor is wasteful?
I mean, yeah. If you put your all into every little thing, you'll run out of stamina right when you need it most. You're like the knight in that proverb, the one who spends all day building a fence around his Pegasus, only for it to fly away.
Valuable advice for a Pegasus, perhaps, but I am no beast. I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
I know that you're different. I do. But everyone needs to take it easy sometimes. If you always keep your bowstring taut, it's just gonna snap when you actually need to fire.
I assure you I am no bowstring either. But I take your point. However, there is no cause for concern. As I have told you on multiple occasions, I am Ferdinand von Ayer. Whether I am resting, enjoying leisurely pursuits, or simply in contemplation, I always apply all my energy to the task at hand. At work or at rest, I will forever give it my all.
Seriously? What's full-on resting even look like?
Ah, Ferdinand. I hadn't realized you'd returned to the path.
Yes, here I am. Not that I have official business, like...
Then why come such a long way? Ah.
I am ashamed to say this was my first time seeing him in his cell. My father insisted I stay away for my own safety. Though I must confess, the dungeon was not the horrid place I had imagined it to be. I was envisioning, you know, fiery hot pokers, spikes, that manner of thing.
Oh. Then it may interest you to know that we do actually have such a dungeon. I've only seen it once myself. It's further down from where we're keeping the former Duke. It's a dismal place. One where rats scurry to and fro.
Rats? I do not imagine Father would cope well with that at all. While he did look haggard, it sounds as though his treatment could be far, far worse.
We're doing our best to keep him in good health. The rest will depend on his frame of mind.
Well, you will hear no complaints from me. I care only that he is kept alive and given a fair trial. And that his punishment fits the crime, of course.
You'd better speed things along then, because Hubert is quickly losing patience.
A fact of which I am very well aware. The problem is that I remain unable to connect my father to many of the acts he is accused of.
Perhaps you're wasting your time. A noble as powerful as your father could easily have documents forged and witnesses bought off. Any records that remain will be considered far too dubious to prove guilt or innocence.
Another fact I am very much aware of. In truth, I already found proof some time ago. Proof of his corruption, that is. I discovered it while looking through his tax records. When I realized what he had done, I was ready to serve him up to the authorities myself.
Your own father? I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I mean it. I thought I could carefully build a solid case against him while studying at the academy. However, you had him clapped in irons before I could have my case organized. Now there is a bit of comedy. I idolized my father ever since I was a child. Yet I had to push those feelings aside in order to muster the anger to punish him. Now I find myself trapped between both of those emotions with no resolution in sight.
I see. And tell me, is that the end of your story? I thought you were going to become Prime Minister, keep me in line, surpass me even.
Oh, well, I did not mean...
You can still share words with your father and see him punished for his crimes, you know. So, if you desire resolution, start resolving matters. It's never too late.
Time to work you into shape.
Strength.
Now I can be even more... For Bridget. Accept the gifts. Maybe this...
I think I'm in.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
For the fit.
My potential.
Great things await.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Could use the help.
Yes.
Send a flower to battle and watch it bloom.
I will prepare the scarlet path.
For Lady Edelgard. option. I, Monica von Ox, will pour my love for Lady Edelgard into this battle. I'll help you to the best of my ability, meager though it may be.
You got my back?
Break a leg! Wide open! So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Let's link up.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Looks like that's it for us.
Don't mind if I do.
We cannot allow the battle to continue trending this way.
We've got an emergency! Send backup!
Still improving.
Though yours is indeed a power that warrants caution.
Taste more bitter than blackest coffee. You really want to see what happens when I take things seriously, don't you?
How can I face my comrades after this?
Wait, that's it?
It's not over.
We shall provide support. No need to fret. Bend the knee. We shall provide support. Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Stay out of my way. Let us approach this methodically.
I'd be lost if I were to die here. I swear, this is not my fault! I'll take over.
It's not over.
Stand your ground!
I'm getting better, but this will really demoralize our enemies.
I can do this!
I'll not falter. Just wait. I'll not falter. Just wait. I'll cover you.
One step closer to victory.
Stand your ground! No, not yet!
Perhaps a duet?
Are you ready?
I'm ready whenever you are!
I can still
Apologies!
We don't survive if we don't win.
My turn. Nice one.
I will not stand for this. I could never live down being bested by a child like you.
Let's link up.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now! I can find you. The stronghold's ours.
Fight with all my Peace awaits us. I know it does.
Yeah.
I won't...
One step at a...
I imagine...
Only thorns left on this rose.
Uh-huh.
I see.
Uh-huh.
I hear that, yes.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
I'm glad I'm paired with you, Manuela. So glad that I'm even excited to be working.
Yes, it reminds me of our days in the opera company. But this time, you finally get to see I can do more than just strut about the stage. Things are simple with the two of us.
Next time, Manuela. You're beautiful and charming, and that's a fact. We all must do our fair share.
Feels like an eternity since I've seen the walls of Garreg Mach.
Who knew we'd leave as students and return at the head of the Imperial Army?
Lady Rhea must be so angry at us. Oh, why did I agree to come along?
We'll be lucky if angry is as far as her feelings go on the subject. I imagine she's apoplectic.
know that word, but it has way too many syllables not to be scary.
The Knights of Saros will likely fight tooth and nail to stop us.
Well, we've got teeth and we've got nails, so I don't care who we're facing. I'll brush them all aside.
Worry not. While they may have a monastery to hole up in, we possess the superior numbers. Garreg Mach is well fortified, but not impregnable.
We can't assume victory based on numbers alone. Anything could happen. So, let's just be careful.
Good. And remember, our goal is to seize the monastery, not raze it to the ground.
The soldiers are ready, Your Majesty. We can begin the attack at once.
The scouting is also finished. We know with certainty where the enemy will be taking its positioning. We are owing this to Monica and her perfect memory. She has incredible knowledge of this place.
As usual, Monica, your talents are invaluable.
I really didn't do much, Your Majesty. That is, not to say I've finished helping you, of course. In fact, I am always at the ready.
Don't ever change, Monica. And finally...
This is my little sister, Fleisch.
Fleisch von Berglies at your service, Your Majesty. My brother and I are, in your hands.
Ah, so you're Caspar's famous aunt who's actually younger than he is.
Yes, Your Majesty. The very same.
Fleisch is too green for battle, but she'll be providing support from behind the front line.
You can rely on me.
I realize saying this might make the situation worse, but there's no need to be so nervous. If you act to the best of your abilities, all will be well.
Now, the time to take Garreg Mach and reclaim Fodlan.
Jumping straight into the maw of our enemies, eh? Ooh, how exciting. Is this where I should talk about my heart racing?
Huh? Since when do we talk about your feelings?
Do not throw away your lives, friends. Be not reckless as you attend to our defense.
A defensive position within the monastery walls? This is merely a stone tactic. We must dispatch them at once.
Then the brute force approach it is. Garreg Mach must fall. We'll start on the lower level and work our way up, taking control of the walls. Split into groups and take those strongholds.
The enemy is desperate, and will most likely dispatch troops to recapture any strongholds we seize. Be on your guards for this time.
Why'd they drag me into this? Not fair.
Tactic.
That's really bad.
And now I die like a knight. Just great.
No matter who they are, all who choose the wrong side in war must be cut down.
Yeah, not bad.
Take this!
You got my back?
Oh, very well.
To think I would be serving the church and fighting my own homeland? Is this the goddess testing me?
I owe you one.
Anything for Lady Ada.
Here ends my brief and meaningless existence.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
This feels right. A fitting end for one who has already lost everything.
The right flank has broken the enemy line.
The left is through as well, Your Majesty.
Excellent job, both of you. But there is still much work to be done.
I will not sit idly by and allow Garreg Mach to be placed in further danger.
The enemy is unleashing powerful magic. We can't hold out for long.
The enemy is after the strongholds we captured. They'll be retaken if we don't defend them quickly. Some parts of the monastery walls appear weak. An armored unit could likely smash through and provide another way in. I prepared a means to bolster our defenses, albeit temporarily. We need only give the command when the time is right.
Now, bolster the strongholds!
Take this!
My way!
We need to intercept those reinforcements.
Those are the Knights of Saros. We were never gonna stop them that easily.
Time to show how strong you've become.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
Fresh soldiers incoming. Don't worry, we'll handle them.
An ambush from above. They are having the advantage, but we can turn it around.
think we've handled the situation.
Hey, I actually held my own. I'm so good.
For the love of... Take this!
I have to defend the monastery, whatever it takes.
The enemy shows no sign of stopping. And if we don't keep an eye on our strongholds, we'll be sure to lose them.
Enemy down.
I can't take my eyes off you when you fight.
Out of the way!
No! I have to do better!
Does that mean he's given up?
Take this!
You got this, Ronnie! Wide open!
The enemy has retaken a stronghold. We must keep a closer eye on such things.
Any final words for the love of...
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then. Let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
It's Bernie's time to shine! Sure hope this goes okay.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of leave this to me.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure.
Keep going. We're making progress.
Take this!
I got you!
I care not for your reasoning. There can be no excuse for war.
I will capture this stronghold.
We'll have these defenses crippled in short order.
I'll take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Please let us take this place down. I need somewhere to hide.
Out of the way!
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I must withdraw.
Take care of yourself, Ladislava. We'll make up the difference.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
in my power to stop this.
Retreat while you still can, Flame! I beg you!
Very well. Stay safe, my brother. Phew! I thought that scary magic would never let up.
Yeah, not... Not a problem. Well, couldn't hurt. Let's link up.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
It is not a problem. We have preparedness for these things.
I'll use this. We'll soon control the walls.
We are losing ground! Dig in, all of you! We must hold out, no matter what!
Out of the way! Out of the way!
All right, we have the ground surrounded. Now we just need to fight our way up to the monastery proper.
We can retreat no further! You Empire soldiers will rue the day you took up arms against Garreg Mach!
Out of the way!
this!
I will not ask you your reasons. Not anymore. But I will see your evil punished!
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
I never imagined I would struggle so. Forgive me, Rhea. I can fight no longer. The rest is up to you.
Worry not. Nor you, friends. You both did well to hold them back this long. Now come forth, all of you. Protect Garreg Mach from those despicable rebels.
So Lady Rhea has decided to show herself at last. Stout hearts, everyone. Victory can only be ours if we strike her down.
I'll fight for Lady Rhea until the end.
Ready the heavy weaponry. We can no longer afford the luxury of worrying about collateral damage to the town.
We'll be in serious trouble if they target Her Majesty. We have to take control of those weapons right now.
I have to protect her.
I got you!
This is just the beginning.
I hate to admit it, but you are truly an indispensable part of our army.
Take this!
That's what you get for trying to target Her Majesty like a pack of cowards! Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
I'm sorry, Lady Rhea. I can't fight anymore.
Your efforts will not be in vain, Cyril. I will send these sinners to meet the goddess!
Fire is loaded and ready. Perhaps it is time to attack the enemy where it truly hurts.
Got you! Now, unleash the fire! How could you set the town ablaze? And what do you stand to gain for involving yourself in this?
It's not a mystery. I'm a merc, and she's got the coin to pay me.
I got you! Not permit you to desecrate Garreg Mach for 1 minute further. Explain yourself. Why do you betray the teachings of the goddess and seek to shatter Fodlan's fragile peace?
Seeing as I have no idea what you speak of, this is going to be a short discussion. You'll either stand aside or face me.
Mind if we pair up?
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
I yield you the monastery for now, Edelgard. But know this, there will be no forgiveness for your blasphemous actions this day.
No, I don't expect there will be. Take heart, everyone. Garreg Mach has fallen, and victory is ours.
Lady Rhea, are you hurt?
Ah, Catherine, you came.
Not soon enough. Garreg Mach is done for.
It is all right. For now, we must retreat. This path is unknown to the Empire. It will take us out to Aelel, the Valley of Torment. From there, we make for Fargus to seek aid.
The Empire attacked from the east, which means at least some of the Alliance's lords must have aligned with them. But those of the Kingdom are devout. We can trust them. I have already sent a messenger ahead requesting reinforcements, and, should the need arise, asylum.
In that case, I'll talk to my parents and ask for their assistance as well. Regardless, we should hurry. We can't let the Empire get ahead of us and send troops onto Kingdom soil. Now, follow me, if you would.
Thank you, Catherine. Let Edelgard have Garreg Mach for now. Let her enjoy this fleeting moment of glee, because when we return here, Edelgard von Hresvelg will suffer a death beyond her greatest imagining.
To kill... I won't let my... Yeah, not...
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Can't let this power go unused.
Not that there's any point.
Garreg Mach, you remain ever as resplendent as the day I left you.
The place cannot be so dear to your heart that it requires inferior poetry for an introduction.
Inferior? I will have you know that line comes from one of my favorite operas. However, I concede I may have gotten carried away, what with my head still swimming from battle.
Hey, I know exactly what you mean. Something about Garreg Mach is just special. And our victory here is gonna have a huge impact on the war, right?
Yes, this should be enough to lure some of the more indecisive nobles into our camp.
I only wish I could vanquish the guilt I feel for turning on the church like this. Still, it was my decision to fight by 80's side, and I stand by it to the end.
I see. In that case, proceed as planned. Deploy the pursuit units immediately.
At once, Your Majesty.
So, Rhea and the others escaped with the help of a great white beast, did they?
Almost as if the Immaculate One that saved St. Seros has returned from the mists of legend. Although, it's a bit unnerving the way it sprung out of nowhere.
I knew we shouldn't have messed with Lady Rhea. She can be so scary. I'm just going to go back to my room and stay there until forever, okay? Okay.
Do as you like, Bernadetta. But realize your father will be arriving in Garreg Mach soon. This is the seat of the Church of Seros, and as bishop, his place is here.
Really? In that case, I think I'll just forget about the monastery and go with you.
Good. Just be aware we may be marching for the kingdom next.
The kingdom? I possess no love for the cold, but I will try to grin as I am bearing it. Point at the path to your foes, and I will be hunting them to their final breath.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Petra. Whether we capture or kill will depend on the foe. Now then, enough wasting time. We need to find Rhea, and we need her alive.
"2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
You say fighting, but I think you mean instigating. Let's be fully clear about our role in all of this. Still, this is a positive turn of events for you, yes?
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And those associates you happen to be working with should be tough enough to take on you-know-who.
Geralt's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part, thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Listen up, boy. You're not going to believe this.
Judith, do you think you could ease up on the whole boy thing? I'm your fearless leader now, remember? But sure, tell me what happened.
You might want to take a seat for this. Garreg Mach Monastery has fallen. Not even the great knights of Seros could stop the invaders' overwhelming numbers.
Wait, what? That's not possible. They should still be days away from the monastery. How did they manage to deliver an army of that size to the gates of Garreg Mach so quickly? Unless this can't be happening. Did Count Gloucester turn? And Acheron too?
I'm afraid both houses fly Imperial colors now. House Phlegethon yielded the north side of the Great Bridge of Myrden, and Gloucester waved them right on through.
Those filthy liars! When I warned them the Empire was raising an army, they couldn't stop puffing their chests and crowing about how they'd hold the border. but it looks like the Empire had already gotten to them. This is all my fault for not keeping my ear to the ground.
I'm afraid that wouldn't have helped, fearless leader. All the dirty dealings were handled via letter.
But now I've lost the initiative. And against Edelgard, no less. She can come at the Alliance with gloves off now. This is a real problem. What is it?
Sir, we have an unexpected guest. It's, Lord Holst of House Goneril.
Holst? What's the strongest man in Leicester doing at my door? Besides thinking about—
You can ask him yourself, sir. He is present.
Apologies for dropping by without warning, my lord. I just happened to be near Deirdre when word reached me about Garreg Mach.
I didn't realize you were in our neck of the woods, Holst, but please, come make yourself at home. As fate would have it, I was just pulling my hair out over the exact same problem. Can you believe that Count Gloucester? He turned on us like it was nothing. If I don't handle this situation with the Empire delicately, it will fracture the Alliance. If you have any sage advice, now would be a great time for it. Or muscle. I'll take muscle if that's what I can get.
I came here to help however I can. We must work together to keep Leicester safe, and more importantly, free.
Garreg Mach has fallen to the Empire, Your Majesty.
I did not expect it would last long. Is Lady Rhea safe?
Yes. She escaped, and is on her way here with a small force.
I see.
This won't be like granting asylum to your standard refugee. If we take the Archbishop in, it will be tantamount to declaring war on the very Empire. Is that a risk you're willing to accept, Your Majesty?
It is. We have already thoroughly discussed the matter with the Kingdom's lords, even if I refrain from deciding publicly one way or the other. The Kingdom's people and government are too frail to stand without the Holy Church's support. I agree with her ultimate goal, but such a situation calls for gradual reform over time. The Emperor's desire to tear it up rapidly will not do.
Then it is a good thing we've prepared for such contingencies. I will start by sending a party to ALL to welcome our new guests.
Thank you. I would go myself if I could, but I'm needed here to prepare for the war. For now, send messengers to Counts Galatea and Karen, imploring them to muster troops for our defense. Oh, and send for House Fraldarius as well. Let's make sure our new Duke earns his title.
Grave news, Your Majesty. Count Rho has declared fealty to the Empire and is marshalling his troops as we speak. Also, one of his bannermen, Lord Lenato, is moving to hunt down and slay the Archbishop.
We have long held our suspicions about House Rho, but I never expected their actions to plunge us into war.
And after all the discussions we've had to prevent exactly this, he must believe his reason is just.
Very well then. Our plans have changed. I will go and meet with Lady Rhea personally, and House Fraldarius will serve as my guard. Inform Galatea and Karen. They are to gather their troops in Erebus and Geraint lands.
Lord Lenato was once a faithful servant to the crown. Will you now see him executed?
I have no mercy for traitors, no matter their pasts. On the contrary, I have an obligation to protect the kingdom from his kind. We've struggled long to attain this peace. I will not permit the Empire to crush it beneath their foot now.
Scarlet blaze. Skirmish in the fog. The Empire captures Garreg Mach, and when the lords of Fargus and Leicester declare their allegiances to the Central Church, they incur Edelgard's ire. She sends one army to the Alliance under the command of her war minister, Count Berglies, and leads a second herself to the kingdom's Castle Gaspar, the bastion of Northern Rho.
Lady Edelgard, we have received an urgent message from Count Rho. Apparently, he has taken up arms against the kingdom.
What is he thinking? He was supposed to join his troops with ours so we could use our combined strength to strong-arm more of their neighbors into declaring fealty for us. What use is a plan if the man won't follow it?
It also seems that Lord Lenato, One of Roe's castled bannermen has gone so far as to mount a one-man crusade against the Archbishop. He has long held deep enmity for Lady Rhea, and likely leapt into action at news of Garreg Mach's fall. Should have suspected he would lack self-control when it came to his vengeance. Naturally, the kingdom mobilized troops in response, and now move to strike Lonato down as we speak.
So, where does this put us? Can we get reinforcements to him in time?
You want to save the man, Your Majesty? If I may, we would march all that way for... what, exactly?
Imagine the consequences of leaving him to die. We need our vassals to believe the Empire will always come to their aid. Always.
Of course, Your Majesty. I will make the arrangements straight away. The region northeast of Castle Gaspar is shrouded in deep fog this time of year. That likely accounts for why they are currently only engaging in minor skirmishes, which means we still have time to intervene.
Good. Now make our plans known to the others. I'm counting on you, Hubert.
At once, Your Majesty.
All of this makes me even more concerned about the situation in Leicester. Nothing has impeded Minister Burgleys' march east, has it?
It has not. In fact, Count Gloucester has given him leave to garrison our troops there. I hear he has begun turning the screws on House Ordelia, and any other lords who have yet to make their allegiances clear. On the other hand, the Alliance's more powerful houses have united in their condemnation of Count Gloucester's actions. The minister may soon face a battle with Houses Regan and Goneril, if not others.
I can't picture a battle the minister wouldn't win most handily. Still, the Alliance's new leader, Claude, is an unknown quantity. We can't risk underestimating his skill.
Quite right. One can never be too cautious.
Do you have a moment?